Basically, I've got the whole of the house all lit up, mainly to get people to smile again because the current situation, obviously, not people are smiling at the moment.
It really, I mean, you're so right. Do you know, I saw someone on my way into work and I sort of come in sort of late afternoon and it was dark. It was about 4:30 and I saw a family putting up their house lights and they were the only one on this street that I was driving down. And it really made me joyful and I slowed right down so I could have a look to see what they were putting up. And they were putting up icicle lights, and they'd got a tree and they were wrapping things around the tree. And it was a whole sort of family affair. But that made me smile, and they were just doing it because that's their Christmas tradition, you know. But you're doing it for, I don't know, you're sort of doing it for everyone in the community, aren't you, really?
Yeah, it's just that obviously I know so many people are suffering with mental health problems at the moment, like I have done myself in the past. So the idea is obviously to help people not feeling so low and sort of want to give up on life because obviously there's nothing to give them a lift sort of thing. So what I'm doing is obviously giving them a chance to actually start smiling again and feel good about life.
No, you brushed over it, but really, it was serious, wasn't it? Your mental health problems.
It was, yeah. That's why I've got my own website now, which obviously I promote mental health, and I go all over the UK with my car and my banners and the toy teddies and that sort of stuff to get people to talk about mental health.
Now, do you do it for adults and children, or just kids? Who are you talking to when you go on your sort of tours?
Oh, I'm talking to everyone. I do all the big car shows, Bewley, Blenheim Palace, the NEC, London Build Exhibition, all those sort of places. And I help raise money for a mental health foundation in London as well. So it's all about, well, when I show my story of what I went through,
Yeah.
I get probably about 50 women crying and 20 guys crying.
Oh.
And they all open up about their problems. And it's quite amazing how they react sort of thing.
Can you tell me a little bit about what happened to you?
Well, basically, my mum died, my best mate died, I lost my job, split up from my wife. Yeah, and I tried several attempts to end my life, and then obviously it didn't work, which obviously is great that it didn't work. And then I thought, okay, let's see what I can do to help others, because I've been there and bought the T-shirt, and I feel like I want to help others, and that's what I've been doing for the last few years now, is helping as many people and saving as many people's lives as possible.
David, Michael, how did you find your way back from that? Because, you know, it just sounds like such a difficult road back, Michael.
It was. It was because I asked them to put me in a mental home because obviously the state I was in at the time, and I didn't have people in there to talk to.
Yeah.
So I had friends and families and that I could talk to, but a lot of times family, you can't talk to family because they're too close. It makes it too real in your head. So you need to talk to strangers, and strangers, you can tell you anything you want because there's no repercussion of it.
Yeah.
And that really helps you. So you need to talk to strangers to help you get over your mental health issues sort of thing.
And is that like your main kind of mission when you talk to people who are strangers when you're doing these tours? And do you find that that's the thing that you want to say to them? You have to talk to someone. So talk to someone about it, a stranger, because your family are sort of too close sometimes.
Yeah, and also you need something like to occupy your mind. You need like a hobby or something, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you're sitting in your apartment, your house or whatever, and you make up all these stories in your head that are not real, and you believe them by real. You think they're real. So you need to sort of like take up some hobbies, to get your mind occupied on something else.
So
and that really helps.
So this decorating your house, I mean, you've turned into Mr. Griswold, haven't you, from Lampoon's Vacation? You've just gone totally OTT, which I love in Bramley, for all of Bramley to see. Is it a real talking point? And do you find that maybe outside your house, do people sort of say, why have you done this? And then you tell them, and then does it move into that kind of area of mental health?
It does, yeah, because I've had probably, since yesterday, I switched them on last night at 5 o'clock last night, and I've probably had, on all the different sites I've got it on, all the different areas, I've probably had 500 comments and that sort of thing on it so far. And people are saying, oh, we must go and see it, we must go and see that. And, but I say it's actually, I put on there, it's to make people smile, to give everyone a lift.
Well, it is. It is. Where can people see this? If they can't get to Bramley, can they see it on your social media, and where should we be looking?
Yeah, it's on my social media, which is Michael Turlin, TURLIN, or it's on my web. No, it's not on my website, but it's obviously it's on Facebook
Yeah.
and on my mental health website and that sort of thing, which is mymentalhealth.uk. Yeah, but obviously it's purely to get people to smile.
Well, you're doing a great job, Michael. Thank you so much. And I bet the kids and the adults and everybody else that sees it, I bet they do smile. So thank you so much. Keep doing what you're doing, Michael. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
You take care.
Bye. And
Bye.
you.